crash out. I'm gonna 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 crash out. Hello and welcome back to the Demigodly Riku channel. I'm the Demigodly Riku, also known as Rex, and I've made this video before. Okay, so not this video in particular, but a video similar to this, and if you've seen it, forget that it exists. The scripting is bad, the audio is bad, you can hear me flipping pages in the background, forget that video exists. Instead, watch this one! Let's hope this one gets more views than the originals, that we can truly forget that monstrosity exists. Cause in this video, we will be redesigning and rewriting My Little Pony in a way that actually makes sense, instead of just fundamentally messing up the story. Cause please tell me what I was thinking, taking away cutie marks. Anyways, in this video, I will be redesigning Rainbow Dash and Twilight, so this series will end up being a three-parter. And wait a second, this feels wrong. I need to. Okay, now we can get into the redesign. Ignore the fact that I sounded like I was myself. I promise you I wasn't. Wait, I lied. I can't do the redesign yet. We need background information before we can actually truly get into the redesign. Basically, the setup for the story is that the School of Friendship existed before the main six, and they all ended up in it together. And originally, they all hated each other until they were all grouped together to do friendship missions. In these friendship missions, they slowly find things out about each other until they all become decent friends. All their missions would take up the episodes until around the end of Season 1. But by the end of Season 1, all the groups from the School of Friendship would be sent on the same mission to find the Tree of Harmony. And obviously, the main six would find the tree before anyone else and succeed in activating it, so that they could earn their elements of harmony. However, instead of them getting necklaces, their elements are implemented into their chests, as well as giving them crystal horns and wings, kinda like what Sunny has in G5, so that throughout the plot of the show, they can slowly turn into fully fledged alicorns. Yes, we're making the main six alicorns, hell yeah! And so naturally, I start the redesign with the children of alicorns. Yep, you heard that right. Rainbow Dash and Twilight are the children of Luna and Celestia. So we'll start off talking about Rainbow Dash. She's the child of Celestia and has two siblings, Sunburst and Sunset, who are twins in this rewrite. Rainbow Dash is the youngest of the three siblings, and the only one with wings, leading Celestia to make Rainbow Dash train alongside the Wonderbolts, leading some of them to become somewhat like surrogate parents for her, since Celestia would always be busy with royal duties. During this time, when training with the Wonderbolts as a child, Rainbow Dash would hang out a lot with Twilight, since they're cousins and her mother is also very busy with royal duties. One day, when they're hanging out, Rainbow Dash would drone endlessly about the sonic rainboom she one day wishes to do. Twilight responding with the notion that it's not real. Rainbow Dash would then take it as a challenge and do it, but since her skin wouldn't be tough enough to handle the force, it would rip open and leave her permanently scarred and with a brand new cutie mark. Since she got all scarred up, her skin would now be able to handle doing another sonic rainbow. I don't think anybody would let her, but you know. So yeah, that's the backstory of Rainbow Dash. It explains the design I gave her a lot better than I could explain it by myself. But I'm gonna explain the redesign anyways, since I want to make the script as long as possible to justify a three-parter on YouTube. For Rainbow Dash, I left her cutie mark the same as it is in the show, mostly because I was struggling to come up with a new one for her, the only difference being that her cutie mark is now a bit longer to go down her leg a little more. Her element of harmony and horn is white, as well as the secondary and third set of wing feathers. Her hoof scars are also white, but I imagine they were blue to start off with, but crystallized and turned white when she got her element of harmony. I think that Rainbow Dash would be the last of the main six to become an alicorn. I don't actually have a plot reason for that, I just think she'd be the last to get her alicorn abilities. And now, it's time for voice claims! The voice claim I have made for Rainbow Dash's redesign is Claudine from Monster High G3.
I hear a voice. Is this a haunted house? No! Like a little growl's gonna keep me from exploring a place where monsters are real and everything I believe can be proven.
I almost went with G3 Draculaura, but it didn't seem to fit. But Twilight maybe. Speaking of Twilight, let's move on to her redesign. Twilight, as I already said, is the child of Luna, the only child of Luna, leading me to believe that she has more time for Twilight than Celestia has for Rainbow Dash. Not by much, though, as she also has her royal duties. So, naturally, Luna puts Twilight into Celestia's magic school, where Twilight adopts pretty much the same personality she has when she's a child on the actual TV show. However, watching Rainbow Dash nearly die from a sonic rainboom traumatized her, leading her to almost never leave Rainbow Dash's side after she fully recovers, only leaving her side when she goes to magic school. But when the two of them go to the friendship school, Twilight never leaves Rainbow Dash's side. Twilight is the second of the main six to become a fully fledged alicorn. So the lore for Twilight isn't too heavy, she's just traumatized by the idea that she caused Rainbow Dash's big injury. No biggie! The design for Twilight isn't all that different from the show. I gave her a new cutie mark as well as giving her her element of harmony, which is pink, as well as her crystallized wings, and I made her hooves the same color of pink. The pink of her element of harmony is actually the pink from her hair that I took out of her hair. The voice I'm thinking I'm gonna give Twilight is, of course, the Monster High G3 Draculaura. It just seemed to fit well, so that's what I'm doing.
You almost went past the shadow of secrecy! Going out there could expose monsters to dangerous use. Give the Creepateria staff 3 howls for tonight's ice cream! Armpits are so smooth! What?
But that's the end of today's video. If you like my art or my storytelling, please leave a like and subscribe. As well as, if you like art in general, please join the Discord channel in the description. If you do join my Discord server, please feel free to send me a star to add to my Pony Stoners cutie mark. It's based on a tattoo I want to get in real life, and maybe your star will even end up on my actual body. Woo! That's definitely not parasocial and weird. It's not, I promise. Anyways, I hope to see you all next week. Good morning, good night, good whatever. Goodbye! I finally got through that whole script. Oh my gosh, that was so hard. However, instead of them getting necklaces, they're cause in this video, I will be they slowly find things about okay. Wait, I lied. I can't do the redesign yet. We need why? Wait, I lied. No, hold on. Give me a minute. However, instead of them getting necklaces, their elements are implemented into their chests, as well as giving them crystal horns and wings. Kind of like what has what Today's just not a great day for me to read out the script. Okay. However, instead of them getting necklaces, they get what okay. However, and so naturally, I start the redesign with the children of the what Okay. We got it. And so naturally, okay. So we'll start talking about boats leading what? Okay. Rainbow Dash. But her skin would her skin now, thanks to the scarring, would be able to handle doing another hand. Her element of harm. The voice claim I have made for Rainbow Dash's I don't know. I almost went with G3 Draculaura, but it didn't. Twilight, as I already said, is the child of Luna. I hate my dog. Twilight, as I hate my dog. No. Twilight, as I already said, is the child of Luna, the only child of Luna, leading me to believe. Not my butt. Not that. Well as giving her. The pink of the element. What? What am I reading? Why is my script? Ooh. Well, as I giving her. My dog. My god. Oh my gosh. The pink of her element of the pink of her element of harmony. The pink of her element of harmony. No, that makes sense. Why? What? Okay. Okay. This blooper reel is gonna be huge. The voice that I think that I. Okay. The voice I'm thinking of. Okay. I think I'm gonna cry. The voice I'm thinking of. Oh my gosh! I'm actually gonna cry. The voice I'm thinking I'm gonna give to my Pony Stone is Kitty. I was doing it so well, and then he just had to go and bark. Are you kidding me?